For this lesson, make sure you have 2 pieces of paper. On your first paper, we're going to fold it in half long ways just like this. Make a nice crease. And then we're going to open it, and we are going to draw half of a vase. We want it to fill half the page as well. So when you look at that sheet on Google Classroom, there's all different shapes of vases that you could use. Look at one of those to help you come up with a plan. After you draw half with your pencil, you're going to close the paper, and we're going to rub on the back of the paper with something hard, like this Allen wrench I'm using, but you can use anything, and rubbing is along your drawing so that way it makes a ghost image on the other side. Then I'm going to trace that with my pencil to make a symmetrical vase. Once I have completed this drawing, I am going to look at the next page on Google Classroom of the designs of the Greek vases, and we're going to draw those inside here with our pencil. So we're going to make sure we have nice, intricate, detailed designs inside of our vase. Please make sure to use at least 2 of the ones that you see on your example page in Google Classroom. So you can make up some of your own, but I'd like you to try at least 2 of those. So with my pencil, I'm going to start drawing my designs. I've finished drawing my designs. I'm going to use a washable blue marker, just a regular blue marker, and trace them. If you do not have a blue marker, then you can just do this part in crayon or colored pencil, but you won't be able to do the shading that we're going to do with some water to turn this into paint. If you do have the blue if you do have a blue washable marker, that would be the best, most ideal for this project. So I'm going to trace all of my design with that. Once I have completed the design, I'm going to give a little bit of outline to the sides here with my blue. I don't need to outline everything, just those, because that way I can, like I said, add shading with water. All I need is a brush with water, and this brush again has water in the handle, and I'm going to just paint with just water on the edge of this blue. And since it's washable marker, it will start to turn into paint. And I continue to just paint with just water. As I fade away, that will fade it to white. Be careful not to go over all of your designs because that will also bring more blue. I'm doing that to both sides of my vase to start. Then I'm going to drag it across this little top. I'm going to do it at the bottom and top of my vase as well. So at this bottom design where my lines are, I'm going to also carry it, and at the very top where my details are as well, I'm going to kind of bring in some of my blue just a little bit so I don't have too much water on my brush, and I'm just pulling some of that blue across to give my design some shading or value. Now I need to once I'm finished kind of giving this nice color, let this part dry and move on to my next page. On the next page, I know where my vase comes up about halfway on the paper, so I'm going to make a little dot with my pencil there so that way I know where my flowers need to start. So I'm making a dot, and now I'm going to use my oil pastel to draw and design some flowers to go inside my vase. So first I'm going to draw in pencil, and then once I'm done drawing in pencil, make sure you include stems and leaves. I'm going to color them with my oil pastel. Once I have finished coloring, I am going to take my vase and I'm going to cut it out from my paper and then glue it to my paper. So I could glue the vase down now, or I can paint the background first. Either one is fine. And I'm going to use my watercolor and mix my green with blue, my green with yellow, or my green with black to paint the background. And I can go directly over my oil pastel because since it is oil, it will block the paint and I'll be able to fill in all of the space. So I'm just painting quickly the whole background and then I'm going to glue my vase on. But if you want to glue your vase on first, that's also okay. And here we have our finished painted Ming Dynasty vase design. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with.